Welcome to Giant State of Mind. Let's get into the action with your hosts, Chris and David.
Good evening, Dave. Week 8 to Jets. I actually had them for a win, so this is my first loss of the year. And looking back, I don't know why I picked Giants to win that one. I mean, obviously, a Giants fan, but when the season started, Aaron Rodgers was supposed to be their quarterback, and then he got hurt 5 snaps in. So I went with a win. I guess I was feeling confident. So
I was hoping for a win with Tyrod, but he got killed.
Let's get to that in a few minutes. We've got a lot to talk about. Your superhero Tyrod Taylor, Mr. Quarterback Controversy in New York. But real quick, let's just get back to. We always start the show with the trivia. The answer from last week: which Tampa Bay defender sealed the 2003 NFC Championship over the Eagles with a 92-yard pick six? Rondé Barber, Brian Kelly, Simeon Rice, or Warren Sapp? Come on, Dave. There's a connection to the Giants here.
What were they again?
Rondé Barber, Brian Kelly, Simeon Rice, and Warren Sapp.
The Barber guy.
Yes. Who has a twin brother named Tiki Barber?
That's right.
There we go.
He was. Oh, yeah, Tampa Bay.
Yes, right. That's right. Their defense won it for them. I'm not sure if it was that year or not. But anyway, correct with Rondé Barber. All right, moving on. I'm just picking a random one out. Do you want a 1-pointer, 2-pointer, or 3-pointer for next week?
Let's feeling froggy, so let's do 3 points.
Ooh, feeling froggy. Oh, all right. Which player led the NFL in yards from scrimmage with 2 different teams in successive seasons from 1998 to 1999? Tiki Barber, Edgerrin James, Marshall Faulk, and Ricky Waters. One more time. Which player led the NFL in yards from scrimmage with 2 different teams in successive seasons from 1998 to 99? So he started on one team, got traded, and then played on another team. So Tiki Barber, Edgerrin James, Marshall Faulk, or Ricky Waters. I'll put that question to the side, and we'll let that marinate for 7 days.
That's good marination.
That is good marinating time. All right, my friend, let's dive into this.
All right. This ugly game.
Ugly game is... There's not a...
Putting it kindly.
Yeah.
Was it like 80-plus penalties?
I think I heard it was negative 12 passing yards for the Giants.
Nice.
Something like that. It was insane. All right, let's just start with Tyrod Taylor. I wish no harm or pain for anyone on this earth, but I'm glad that not he saw the Jets pass rush, but that he was taking the heat that Danny Dimes has taken for what was it? He went out there with Miami for 5 weeks. That's all. And I didn't even want him to see it. I just wanted Danny Dimes' critics to say, hey, you know what? Danny was doing the same thing, and he lasted 5 games. But I wish Tyrod Taylor a speedy recovery.
Yeah, my superhero.
Dude, he's a solid player, but we can't forget he's a backup for a reason.
Yeah.
He bounced around the league, and I think he's from West Virginia, 13 years, I think, in the league. I could be off by one or more, or one or less. But,
yeah.
I don't want this to turn into a comparison discussion again. I'm just...
No, yeah. He busted his ribs, stayed overnight at the hospital, and now he's considered week to week.
Week to week. Now, our next game is against Vegas. We're away.
And I believe DJ is already been named the starter.
Okay, if you look back at our podcasts in our previous weeks, I am correct. No, like I said, why would you put Danny Dimes in against the Jets defense? That's, that was tough for Tyrod to do, and look what happened. Could you imagine if that was Daniel Jones and his neck again? He'd be off in a stretcher.
Who would, well, not that he's hurt, but he won't be playing.
No, I know. Listen, if I was a GM, I would have left. Well, I mean, we have Dallas. You can't sit Danny Dimes versus Vegas and Dallas just so he doesn't get hurt. I know we're still trying to, collect wins, but
are we?
Well, that's the thing. You're going to get people out there that'll be like, "Oh, you can't tank. What kind of fan are you? That's not cool for the fans." You're always going to get somebody disagreeing with what you do. If you tank for a pick, I hate using the word tank, but it's realistic. We're not going to win the Super Bowl. Doesn't care if we go on a 9-game win streak with Mr. DeVito or whatever quarterbacks we got going. Did you see Daboll not let him throw the ball?
Absolutely. I coach of the year, and then yesterday, what the heck is going on with him?
Let's just be honest with our listeners we have out there. I missed the last 10 minutes of the game because we had to do a family event, and did you catch the end or not?
I watched all the way to the fourth quarter, and then my DVR, I wasn't expecting an overtime, so we didn't.
It didn't really. Okay. So there's a few calls that people are questioning about Daboll.
Yeah. Well, why was he scared of having DeVito pass the ball? It was run, play, punt.
Yeah.
And that was it.
Absolutely. Now, in the weather, okay, I'll give you majority should be runs to Saquon. But you got to be able to throw the ball, a screen, and then Waller was out with a hamstring again.
Right. Yep. He went down. What did he had? He had 4 yards, 2 targets, and then he got hamstring injury. And and you give the Jets defense just a run play, they're gonna block that. And you had a full quarter, and what kind of plays is Daboll calling out there?
Yeah, I know he was protecting the ball, but
and we only had a 3-point lead. I mean, did you really think that's a big enough lead to do that kind of plays?
No, definitely, especially when I don't think Saquon was putting up a huge number of yards. I mean, this is what I'm talking about. Instead of running the ball, give him a screen, something. Instead of just run up the middle, up the gut. I know that's old school football and it's traditional football, but you got to be able to throw a screen pass.
Nowadays. Yeah, or a play action or something.
Yeah.
I think they would. I think he was hoping that the defense was gonna stop the Jets' offense and hopefully have them screw up. That's the only thinking that I can think of that he was. I don't know. It was a real head scratcher, and I don't know. Coach of the Year is now looking like Coach of the Year this year.
No, man, he took off those headset and he looked around to throw them at Danny Dimes, but it wasn't Danny Dimes' fault. Can't throw those things at yourself, Coach.
Yeah, I don't know. You gotta. I know he's a third-string quarterback, but I mean, he is a quarterback, right? He should be able to throw the ball, even if it's a dink and dunk or something.
Yeah. Well, yeah, like I said, you can't do 22 run plays in a row. I think that was the number. I could be wrong. But
I think even the crowd was screaming, "Throw the ball!"
Yeah.
At one point.
36 carries, 128 yards for Saquon.
What did I have DeVito? He had a good stat here.
What was it? 22 perfect handoffs.
3 play. Wait, where are we? I can't find it. Where is it? Oh, here we go. 2 for 7 for -1 yard.
Oh my god! Jeez. What kind of stat is that? Did you see? It wasn't the last play. It was Thibodeau sacked him on the run.
Yes,
that was awesome.
Thibodeau had a monster game.
This guy's a beast.
Yeah, but the defense was great all day, and the Jets had penalties after penalties. They were practically giving us the game. Yeah. We couldn't even capitalize. And let's talk about your boy, the kicker that you wanted gone. Why is he still on the team? I know in a previous podcast you were furious and you're like, this guy should be gone.
Wait, why? Who?
Gano.
The kicker?
The kicker. Yeah, he missed like 2 field goals yesterday.
Send him packing. Just like you would say, Dave, get him out.
He needs to go. I'm sorry. I know he's blaming his left knee now, and he said that he might need surgery. But his left knee was very painful yesterday. That's why he was missing field goals left and right. But yeah, I remember and it wasn't last podcast, but one podcast he missed a couple field goals. You're like, get rid of him. And yeah, we should have. Why is he still on the team? I know he was dependable and everything, but...
Well, I mean, I just think it's the position, and a lot of, I don't know, kickers out there are going to try to hunt me down and kick me. I don't think it's that hard to fill, you know?
No. Yeah.
I don't know. But with the type of game that we're playing, like a lot of the times, you know, I know you like it, like on 4th downs instead of field goals. A lot of teams are going for it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think a kicker is someone I would. If you came in as the GM and said, we cut this guy and we're going after this guy, I'd be like, okay, great. Cross it off like it's eggs on the grocery list. Fine, whatever, I don't care. Let's talk about a quarterback situation.
Yeah. So I don't know. Well, Danny Dimes is coming back. And I don't know. I think they're looking for a vet quarterback because I guess DeVito, the guy throw.
This is... Let me just...
I saw the quarterback sneak he did. It was pretty... It was a nice play.
DeVito?
Actually, they faked it to Saquon, and then DeVito ran it in.
All right. I apologize for interrupting, but this is where two dads with a lot of responsibilities. I don't know if you saw this. I haven't turned the TV on since 1:30 this afternoon. Did you know that the Giants traded defensive lineman Williams to the Seahawks?
Williams?
You didn't know this either. Dude, we're the worst.
I tried. I was like looking around and
watch this.
All
right, the Giants trade D.L. Williams to Seahawks. Giants get 2024 second-round pick, 2025 fifth-round pick. Seahawks get defensive end Leonard Williams. Grade for the Giants is an A-. This information's coming from our media counterpart, ESPN. Thank you, guys. The Giants' decision to trade Williams was likely easy. They are not contenders, and Williams is 29-year-old, high-priced defensive lineman in the final year of his contract. The Giants will be taking $10 million on Williams' contract, but still, this is free upgrade in terms of draft resources. So we get two picks. The second round, great, and the fifth round. Why not? Picks, baby.
Yeah. So they're saying the season's done.
Hey, that's called reality. This is a gray area for me. Seriously, like you hear how I talk. I'm always like, play it out.
Yeah.
I don't like using the word tank, but We still have Saquon, so you got 2 new picks. We're not trading Saquon, obviously. We're not trading dimes. Well, no one's going to trade dimes. But all right.
Minnesota. Kirk Cousins went down.
Can you imagine if the Jets went after him and they got him after Rodgers went down, because there was a lot of talk of that, and then he goes down with an Achilles tear? Oh my Lord! Mike Greenberg, huge Jets fan, but it would be a suicide watch. All right, so let's I don't know. Next week, Vegas away.
With Danny Dimes as quarterback.
Vegas is on right now. Let me take a look at the score and see how they're doing. Listen, I'm not excited, but
You think it's a win? I don't know. I have it down as a loss.
you know what? Like, anything is possible. They're losing to Detroit right now, 23-14. Detroit's a good team.
Detroit's a good team.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Garoppolo's their quarterback. Devontae Adams. I don't know. Our defense is playing good, man.
Yeah.
I could see us pulling the W. This is me being, like, optimistic.
Optimistic.
Yeah.
Very optimistic. I don't have faith.
Well, listen, this is a game. Listen, you got Vegas, and then we have Dallas and Washington. All right, so I see a win versus Vegas, a loss Dallas, going to Washington. Who knows with Washington?
Yeah. Washington might be a W.
Yeah, that we could.
Is it at home or
No,
is it?
we're at Washington.
Oh, we already had our home game.
Yeah. So, like, what do you think about Coach right now?
Coach is really. I don't know. He's really. I'm scratching my head with him. I don't know what these plays he's calling and what he's thinking. It's a little disappointing.
Got to give credit to where credit is due. Wink, blitz, baby. Hey, listen, he knows. Like, Zach Wilson, not a great quarterback. Let's get him moving. Let's get him out of the pocket. So defense side doing good. I've said against offense, against Buffalo, I was questioning some calls. Miami, I felt like that's what we had to do was short, keep them off the field. So that was okay. But overall, offensive play calling, I'm not too excited about. I just feel like this week was our hands were tied. Tyrod went down.
That's when I shut off the game. When he fouls, the game's over.
Hey, I got it on. Yeah. I mean, what could we really expect from this DeVito guy? Like, nothing against him. It's just a third string quarterback.
Yeah.
Against that defense.
And they tied him down. They wouldn't even let him do anything.
All right. Earlier you said you had a lot of stats. Anything else that we could pick apart? Like, we're experts. You know what sucks about Waller? His hamstring. That's something that goes away, comes back, goes away.
Tibbs got 3 sacks.
Thibodeau.
Yeah, he's a beast. I love him.
If we had a soundbite for a beast, I'd play it right now. All right.
Yeah.
So, I guess we'll wrap it up.
Yeah, we got Vegas next.
Taking
a W. I'm taking
4:25 game on Fox. You know what somebody said? I forget who was listening. Who was saying it? They're like, "Why do the Giants have so many primetime games?"
Yeah,
it's like, dude, lock it up. It's the New York Giants.
Yeah, that's Why do we add so much? 1 games. Yeah, Coach of the Year. I guess they were banking on that, but
well, regardless, it's greatest city.
That's what my last question to you was. Was this last season a fluke?
I don't think it was a fluke. I think it showed definite potential. It's the coach we want. It's the GM we want. I like them. Uh, the schedule was an easier schedule. First game, Dallas got smashed. Second game was Arizona.
Yes.
We won that one. And then you're going to play San Francisco. Like, yeah, dude, we got a tough schedule this year. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, the first 5 games are against Buffalo, 6 games. Buffalo, Miami, Seattle, San Francisco. Yeah, dude, tough schedule. With a crappy offensive line. All right, we're not rewinding into week 1 again.
Yeah.
Definitely not. All right, my friend, thank you again. It's a pleasure.
Thank you.
Have a good Halloween, my friend.
Yeah, you too. Stay safe.
Yes.
And everyone out there.
Actually, you know what? Let me just close it up by saying this is the worst in the whole wide world. I hate Halloween. I really do.
Halloween? I love Halloween.
You know what? You and the wife is it. I can't stand it. Because let me tell you,
You know what?
I don't like people coming to the house asking for food. And we have a small little stoop. I get charged up over this holiday. I really do. We have a small stoop. So like 10 kids try to get up on this one stoop. It's like that scene from when the what was it? The 1980 Olympic hockey team, they beat Russia, and they all got up on the podium at the same time. And that was like, people really look at that and say, "Oh, how do they do it? This and that." Well, that's what it's like at Halloween at my house. I got 10 to 15 kids standing on my stoop that is surrounded with all plants and pots, and it's a lawyer's wet dream, let me tell you. A lawyer's like, please let them fall over one of these pots. And then we don't have a fenced-in yard, so people come in like they're invading like a small country.
Oh, yeah.
And like they trip over this and they trip over that.
Yes.
And they don't stop. Like last year we had somebody at 10:15 ring our doorbell.
Oh, God.
I opened the door and I said to him, I'm like, "Are you serious?" He goes, "I'm so sorry. We didn't get to go out earlier." I said, "Then you wait till next year."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Dude, you can have what you want. Like, it's 10:15. The lights are out." "Oh, I saw you through the window. Are you creepy now?" I hate this holiday. I hate it so much.
You know what I did with my car? I gotta send you a picture. We made it into a Ghostbuster car. The kids were like, "Hey, why don't you make this the Ghostbusters car?" I'm like, all right, let's do it.
Good for you. I can't stand this holiday. And then
I love it.
Kelly sets up all the stuff, the outside decorations. And I cut the grass, and she's trying to kill me. She's trying to electrocute me. Because, like, I can't see the wires and the leaves. And I just hate it. I really can't wait till the day is over. I'm sorry. I'm the Grinch of Halloween.
Oh, man.
And she gets so excited about it. And I don't like bringing her down.
Great.
All right. That's enough. Chris is
Right.
charged up about Halloween.
Well,
And then sometimes they're like,
day.
some of the kids are really sweet and they'll only take 2. And then some kids will grab a couple and they're like, "All right, let me get the Reese's. All right, give me the Milky Way back." No, I want the Milky Way too. I'm arguing with an 8-year-old about a Milky Way and a Reese's. Just give him the Reese's. No, he doesn't get 3. Everyone else got 2. Dave, you can edit as much as this out you want. I can't stand this holiday. And anyone that asks me about it, I say, I hope you bite your tongue when you're eating that candy. Stay away from my house. I really hate it. I hate it. And then
I do get the invasion thing because we don't have the same thing either. We have an open front lawn, so you see them coming from the neighbors, and they just come, and it's like a swarm. And last year we left the candy out because we weren't home, and of course one kid comes running up, trips over our wires because we have to blow up the Halloween thing.
Yeah.
So he's falling over everything, and then one teenager grabs the bucket and takes off, and I'm like, all right, happy Halloween.
We have, and then you got the teenagers that just show up in a sweatshirt.
Yeah. Well, that was me when I was young.
You know what? Would have been our conversation. What's your costume? And then the teenage kid who's angry at the world for no apparent reason. What do you mean? Listen, you don't need to say trick or treat. But, dude, put in some effort. Put on a mask. I can't stand
I used to
this.
walk home from school, and some people would say, "Hey, what are you?" I was like, "I'm a student." So, and then I would remember what houses had the good candy. I would go home, change into my costume, and go back and get the good candy again. Trick or treat.
Trick or treat. Can't stand it. It's it's all 10 kids trying to get candy at the same time. Back up. I gotta open the door. Ew, what's wrong with you? You're at my front doorstep asking for food. I don't like this. Do you remember growing up and they were always like, make sure there's no razor blades in?
Oh, yeah.
Guess what?
Yeah.
I'd throw them right in.
You're the guy.
I'm that guy. Oh, what did you get at the small White House at the end of the corner? Thumbtacks for some reason.
My mouth's bleeding.
I don't understand why he gave us thumbtacks. I couldn't find the razor blades. Oh, it's just annoying. I don't like the lateness of it. Kids are running around with swords, and everyone's okay with it. This kid's dressed up as an axe murderer, and we're like, "Oh, that's so creative." It's really not that creative. The kid's running around with an axe. Fucking had it. David, have a good night.
You too. Enjoy Halloween.
I fucking hate it. I cannot wait. Oh, Thanksgiving, love it. Christmas, love it. St. Patty's Day, love it. Shepherd's pie, love it. What else? Flag Day. Easter. Jesus is risen. Thank you, JC. Memorial Day, barbecues. Labor Day, barbecues. What other holidays? Throw one at me.
I think you nailed it all.
President's Day, day off from school. Fantastic.
Columbus Day.
Yeah, I think that's it. 4th of July, fireworks.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, wait, didn't one of our players lose their hands?
Yeah, what was his name? Pierre Paul.
Pierre Paul. Dude, you're an NFL player. Get someone else to light those things for you.
Yeah, what are you thinking?
But anyway.
You should get paid. You should have like a whole firework thing done professionally at your house.
Call Gucci. Gucci, come to my house.
Yeah, that's it.
Anyway, 4th of July. Hot dogs, hamburgers. Love it. Fucking Halloween. Stupidest thing. The next stupidest thing next to Halloween are parades.
Oh, no.
You like parades?
No, I don't, actually. I don't like standing in the cold watching it.
The Christmas parade. Ugh.
Yeah. Thanksgiving parade. I don't know how people do that. They did the ball drop one year. Oh my God, we left. We couldn't even stand there.
Never did the ball drop. Ball drop
People.
is crazier than the Thanksgiving Day parade.
Once I saw somebody squat down to relieve themselves, I was like, I'm out. Let's go.
Yeah, time to wrap it up. Put a bow on this, baby. We're done.
We're done. You can watch it at home.
All right, for real now. We went through the holidays,
Yes.
Good and bad. Gonna go catch the end of this Monday night game.
All right.
David. Have a good night, my friend.
Have a good night.
Peace.
You too. Later.
Thanks for listening. See you on the next episode of Giant State of Mind.